This is the XGIMI MOGO 4. This is the XGIMI MOGO 4, a portable projector that I promise you've never seen anything like it. I sure haven't, for sure. I've done a lot of reviews. There's not one quite like this. So I want to talk about kind of the overall form factor and what this thing is and what it does. So of course, it's a projector first. So you can watch anything on it. You can plug in HDMI. You can probably mirror your phone if you want to. And you have apps built in via Google TV. So you have a plethora of options on how you want to use this. This is even a Bluetooth speaker with the Harman Kardon speakers built in, which actually sound quite good and get quite loud. So this small form factor here is lightweight. Anybody can carry it with them. But what I want to talk about are some of the quirks that are in the MOGO 4. So right now you guys see the ambient lighting underneath it. Whenever you pop this up, there is a little side bar here, and this acts as its own tripod, its own stand. If you pop the projector up and then tilt it, you trigger the on feature. So it automatically comes on when you pop the stand and tilt it towards whatever you're going to point it at. So you guys can see right now that is on. If you were to rotate it and put it back in its position, then it automatically turns off. So really cool feature. This has 2.5 hours of battery life, so you're going to be able to watch any movie you want to or listen to it on, Bluetooth, whatever you want to do with the Harman Kardon speakers. So what we have as far as inputs go, obviously you can mirror your phone to this if you like to. You have one HDMI port and a USB port as well. And this thing actually gets incredibly bright. I am very impressed about how bright this thing can get. You're not going to worry about having a dim picture like you get with a lot of other portable projectors. This has plenty of brightness and then some. How you charge this does plug up via USB Type-C. They do give you one in the box. Mine is plugged up right now behind me. But it's a power brick going into, or like a plug that goes into the wall and then a USB Type-C on the end. So you can charge this with the wall, or if you want to take it on the go, you can charge it with a car charger. As long as you have USB Type-C, you're good to go. Of course, you can play with this while it is charging. So one of the things that I think is the most impressive about the MOGO 4 is its autofocus and its keystone correction. The autofocus happens automatically if you like it to. So as soon as you move it and get it adjusted, it automatically kind of tailors the screen to fit what you're pointing the projector at. There's a sensor on the front that can see what you see, and it knows how to angle itself or how to correct the picture in case you have this on, uneven ground or something like that. Does it instantly, very quickly, and pretty accurately too. It also will do autofocus as well. So if the screen's a little bit blurry, you can have it auto focus for you, or you can go in and manually do your keystone correction and focus yourself. So really cool stuff. So one of the cool things about this portable projector is about how small that it is. I'd say this is no more than 7 to 10 pounds. It's a very light projector, so anybody can hold it. The kids, you, does not matter. So easy to tote around, very small. You can throw it inside a kid's backpack or whatever you want to do with it, or keep it in storage for later. This is the packaging that it came in. Came in very well boxed. Came in double box, but this is the packaging that this was housed in, and it's very safe. So I don't think there's any problems with this getting shipped to you. You shouldn't have any issues with this. So we're talking 450 ISO lumens, a 360 stand, so you can tilt this wherever that you want to, and then you have 2x6 watt speakers, which actually will surprise you because they do get quite loud. I'll play that for you right now.
All right, everyone, it's done. Well, it's never done, but my garage is fully functional, fully organized. Lots of prototypes, lots of production stuff, lots of really cool stuff. A lot of firsts for me. Seems like every garage I do, there's a bunch of firsts. But I want to take you through a full tour, take you through all the parts and pieces that are in this garage.
Now, because this is portable, you do get a remote here. In case you plan to leave it stationary, you can control it with the remote, which is backlit, by the way. You have your on button, the voice assistant button. You have some hotkeys, YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video, and Shortcut. You also have the profile button, the autofocus button. You have the input button, and then you have your click wheel up, down, left, right, and enter. the back button, settings button, home button, and the volume button, all on this remote here. And a few of the buttons that you need to know the most are backlit. That's really, really cool. And it's motion sensor, so as soon as you pick it up or move it, it lights up for about 2 seconds. So it's a really nice and pretty premium remote for a portable projector. Now, you do have this little remote here too that will do some basic features like the click wheel, for example, volume up and down, and you can choose to go back if you need to through the menu. So you have a little keychain type remote that does come off with the keychain here. You can take it off, but if in case you left this inside, you always have this right there with you. So this can also control the projector in case you don't want to tote around the big remote. So good thinking. Now, what sets this projector apart, the Mogo 4, are these what they're calling creative filters. These are magnetic. On the face of the projector, you may have seen, and I'll try to zoom in on you, there is a little divot here, kind of a little oval section, and 2 little prongs. And that's because they give you some magnetic filters that allow you to transform your projector into a vibe machine. So you can make this, illuminate different colors, different scenes. There's a moon filter. So how this works, these little filters right here, they go on the front of the projector. And as soon as you snap it in, which you'll hear the snap, it also gives you a confirmation sound that it's registered that you put one of these on, and it instantly changes the mood. So if I was to put this on right here, there we go. So you heard the sound, and now I'm projecting. You guys can't see it, but I'll put images up. Right now I can see the moon on my ceiling. It doesn't just stop there. These filters have different settings, different presets inside of them. So I can wave my hand across it, and it'll change the image or change the color. And some of these filters even trigger some music. So if you want to have a vibe, maybe you want to read and you want to have, some orange mood lighting behind you with some soft ambient music, you can do that. And then you just take them right off. What's also cool about it, let's say that you're watching YouTube, for example, and then you decide that you rather read. So you want to put one of these filters on. So what happens is you attach this filter to it. All filters have a different setting here. You snap it on, and some filters will play music for you. So now I see blue and purple kind of changing colors on my ceiling, kind of giving me this really cool vibe. You may be able to see the color changing there. If I want to change that, I just wave my hand. And now I see like a white, watery kind of vibe. It's cool, calm. It's really cool. And if I take it back off, it'll go right back to what I was watching, say YouTube. So it is really cool how XGIMI has done this. You get 4 of these, I see, and within the 4, you get different things inside of them. So even though it's just 4 filters, you get probably, 24, 25, 26 different things to see when you want to. So it's a really cool vibe / projector, and I really like what they've done with it. I don't want to ignore the build quality. This is a pretty premium projector in terms of build quality and image quality. I've always been impressed with XGIMI and how they build and how they go about their picture quality. They're fantastic. So this feels super sturdy. I would say if you threw it in a backpack and you banged it around a little bit, you probably don't have too much to worry. I wouldn't drop it from too high, but it feels like it can take a little bit of a beating and it should be fine. The stand feels solid. It feels like it can go through many years of rotations without having an issue. I really like everything about it. It feels sturdy in the hand, but this is a projector at the end of the day, and what I find extremely impressive is the picture quality. It's only a 1080p projector, which is fine for something like this and this small. We're in a world where everything is 4K, but this 1080p projector, I don't know what it has under its sleeve, but it is a crisp and clean image. I'm talking, you can swell it up to make it like 100 inches if you want to, and it is a bright, vivid, and accurate image. For 1080p, you won't complain. So I've always been impressed with what they do in terms of picture quality. And not only do they give you really good picture quality out of the box, in the settings, you have the ability to, kind of control the hue, the white balance, red, blue, and green. You can really tailor this and get an accurate image out of this little projector. I find that to be one of the most impressive things about it. Now, as of this video, this has just launched. So you can pick yours up right now off of the XGIMI website, and I will leave an affiliate link down below for you guys to check this out. They didn't pay me at all to say this. They sent this out to me and said, hey, are you interested in reviewing this? I said, absolutely, because I've done a couple of videos of their projectors before, and I've always been impressed with what they give you. It's clearly one of the best projector brands that you can go for. This is one of the best projectors that you can buy for what it is. This portable projector with really good sound that turns into a Bluetooth speaker, that turns into a vibe machine. It's really neat. And at the end of the day, you can point it at your screen, point it at your wall, and have a movie night. So I will leave this down below in the description for you guys to click the link. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like the video if you haven't already. Thank you so much to XGIMI for sending this out to me for review. And we will see you guys in the next video. Keep Base Guy out. Peace.